In today's Achievers Vibes episode, we're talking about the psychology of procrastination, why we do it, and how to break the cycle. This isn't just a lecture, it's an audio journey. With subtitles on screen, you can follow along at your own pace and truly absorb these powerful insights. Ever find yourself staring at a deadline, knowing you should be working, but instead you're suddenly an expert in organizing your sock drawer? Or maybe you're scrolling endlessly, convincing yourself you'll get to it in a minute, which turns into hours. If that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. Welcome to today's episode of Achievers Vibes, where we're dissecting the mind-bending puzzle of procrastination. This episode is presented to you in the form of an audiobook. This audio recording includes subtitles, so you can follow along more intentionally and absorb the ideas at your own pace. Let's get started. Now let's be real. Procrastination isn't just about being lazy. It's a complex dance between our brains and our emotions. And to kick things off, I want you to ask yourself, what's the one thing you're currently putting off? And be honest, what's the real reason behind it? Drop your answers in the comments. Let's see if we can spot some patterns. First, let's talk about the psychology. It seems that why we procrastinate often isn't about the task itself, but about the feelings it triggers. Fear of failure, fear of being overwhelmed, fear of the unknown. These emotions could paralyze us. Our brains, wired for comfort, might seek instant gratification, and scrolling through social media could feel way better than tackling that report. But here's the thing. Procrastination creates a vicious cycle. We avoid the task, feel guilty, stress about the looming deadline, and then avoid it even more. It's a mental roller coaster we desperately need to get off. So how do we break this cycle? Technique 1. The 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. This breaks down the mental barrier of it's too much and builds momentum. Have you ever tried this? Does it work for you? Technique 2. Break it down. Large tasks feel overwhelming. Divide them into smaller, manageable steps. Focus on completing the first step and then the next. Suddenly, that mountain doesn't seem so insurmountable. Technique 3. The Pomodoro technique. Work in focused bursts, typically 25 minutes, followed by a short break. This creates a sense of urgency and helps you stay on track. Plus, those breaks are crucial for preventing burnout. Technique 4. The if-then plan. This is about creating specific triggers. If it's 9 a.m., then I'll work on the report for an hour. This removes the decision-making process and makes it easier to stick to your plan. Technique 5. Practice self-compassion. Procrastination isn't a character flaw, it's a human tendency. Instead of beating yourself up, acknowledge the struggle and gently guide yourself back to the task. Remember, overcoming procrastination isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's about learning to manage your emotions and build healthy habits. And I want to know, which of these techniques resonated with you the most? Which one are you going to try today? If you found these insights helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this. And don't forget to subscribe for more episodes of Achievers Vibes. What are your personal strategies for beating procrastination? Share them in the comments below. Let's support each other on this journey.